Hi friends, hope you all are all good. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will install Windows Server 2019 on a VirtualBox. To install it, we need to download the operating system in ISO file. So open Google and type Windows Server 2019 ISO. Open this link. You will see this link. So you can download any language. So let us go with English and download the 64-bit edition ISO. So to save time, I have already downloaded it. You can see here, it's Windows Server 2019. So it's of around 5.5 GB. So let's start. This is the VirtualBox, Oracle VirtualBox version 9. So let's start with installation. Hit new. Give the name, virtual machine name, Win 2019. So let us select the ISO image, others, select the ISO image. So you can see the edition is 2019 standard. So if you want to do the unattended installation, you can do so. But we will do it manually. To do that, do the checkbox. So you can see here, we have selected to skip the unattended guest OS install. The guest OS will need to be installed manually. So let's begin. Let's hit start. So it's asking for the virtual memory to assign. So I have 16 GB of memory in my laptop. So I'm allocating 4 GB of my RAM and 3 processor cores. Hit next. So you can see here, so it's by default it's taking 50 GB. Let it be default. So hit next. You can verify the settings here. The guest operating system name I have given as Windows 2019, and base memory, the virtual memory I have given as 4 GB, and processor cores I have given as 3 processor cores, and by default it has given the disk space as 50 GB. Hit finish. You can verify here. If you want to change the virtual hardware, you can do. Go on to settings. If you want to add more network cards, you can do. By default, one Ethernet adapter has been enabled. So if you want one more, you can hit enable network adapter. But once installation is done, you will be able to see 2 NIC adapters. So if you want to add serial port, you can add it serial port. If you want USB, you can select USB of any versions. So if you want to change the name, virtual machine name or descriptions, you can do so. If you want to go to the systems, you can select. If you want to keep floppy, you can keep it. For floppy is no use now, so I am deselecting that floppy drive. And if you want to change the virtual memory also, you can do the setting here. So it's okay. So you can see here in network, I am able to see 2 network adapters here, and USB is also there, and base memory is 4 GB. Let's start with the installation. Hit start. I have a separate video regarding the VirtualBox, Oracle VirtualBox. Please see my playlist, so you can able to see the how to download and how to install it, and what is all the advantages and disadvantages of VirtualBox. So let me hit maximize the window, so you are able to see the small window. If you want to see the machine in full screen mode, go to view and hit scale mode. Click on switch. You can see here I'm able to see the screen in full screen mode. The installation has been started. So the language I am using it by default as English. Let it be the English, and keyboard let it be English. US. Hit next. It's asking to install. If you want to repair your computer, you can repair it with the ISO image. If you have any missing files, you can repair your computer using this ISO file while booting. That's a different scenario. So today we will go and see how to install Windows Server 2019. Hit install now. Setup is starting. So you can see here, you can select any versions of operating system. If you want CLI, you can do it. If you want GUI, you can select this one. If you want a data center edition, you can do it for this one. If you want desktop GUI version of data center, the difference between the standard and the data center is the Hyper-V. The Hyper-V machines have limited licensing issues. So if you are going with the standard, the Hyper-V machines you can create is the limited one. So if you go for data center edition, you can install a number of Hyper-V in these machines. So let's select desktop experience of data center edition, hit next. It's the license agreement, accept the license agreement, hit next. It's asking upgrade, install Windows or keep file settings and applications. So this is useful when you have any errors in your machine and you want to fix it, or any missing system files. So you can use this and you can install it. In our case, we are installing it in a fresh way. So install Windows only, advanced. The file settings application won't be moved to the to the Windows with these options. If you want to install, you can install. You can allocate the whole disk space for installation, or you can hit new to make the partitions. So now we will go for the express installation with 50 GB. If you want to make the partition, you can hit new and you can create it. See, you can create the new operating system like C drive, D drive. So let's hit cancel and go with the express installation. Hit next. This server operating system is bit heavy, so the installation might take bit time. So just keep in mind which operating system you are going with. You are going with the standard or you are going with the data center edition. So that data center editions comes with the server like file servers and your Hyper-V and web servers, so on. You can do it. In a standard one, it will be limited, but the licensing will be different. So the cost for the license is more for the data center edition, and the cost for the standard edition will be bit less, as because for the limitations of the operating system. So let us wait, and let me first forward the video to show you the installation process. So thanks for your patience, and please watch the screen to let the operating system get installed. As you can see, it's asking for the restart. It can restart automatically. If you want to manually restart, you can hit restart now. Press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Let it be, leave it, because if you hit enter, it will start the installation process again. So the final installation is in progress. It's asking to put the password for the administrator. Let us put the password admin @123, admin @123. Let's finish finalizing your settings. This is as same as your physical machine, so this will be useful for all the professionals or the students, or if you want to learn anything about Windows, you can play around, you can learn, you can do all the scenarios, and it will be very helpful for learning or development. These virtual machines are very handy and it's very useful for everyone who wants to test around or learn something new. And this will be the, as it is a virtual box, it will be using your hardware effectively, and this is the way you can use your hardware effectively. Hi friends, thank you for your patience. Now you can see the OS has been installed. Now you can see it's asking to insert Alt Control Delete. Now as this is a VM, you are unable to hit Alt Control Delete. If you hit Alt Control Delete, your local host machine will get locked. So you can, to enable this, go for, this is happening because you have enabled the scaled mode. So if you want to disable the scale mode, go to settings, go to user interface. You can see here visual state it's scaled, so you can go for full screen. Okay, now if you open this one, it's asking to switch. So you can see here, now I am able to see the full screen mode. If you want to put Alt Control Delete, go for input, keyboard, Alt Control Delete. You can see here we're able to see the password admin @123. Now you can go back to view and go for scale mode. You can see here the installation has been completed. Now the initial setup is going on. Do you want to allow your PC to be discovered by the other PCs and device? Let's see. Now if you want, you can do yes. If it is a working server. So let me hit no. So let me close it. So you can see here server management desktop has been opened. By using this server management, you can install any services. Let's say add role and features. Next, role based feature, remote desktop service installation. Next, so you can see here it has taken the machine. Next, if you want Hyper-V, you can install Hyper-V. Add feature. If you want DNS server, if you want DHCP server, you can use it any of these servers and you can build your Windows server. You have all the options here. If you want DNS server, you can click it. All the dependencies like role admin, DNS server tools, everything will be installed. Add feature, you can see DNS has been installed. If you want this machine to be a DHCP server, you can add the DHCP server, like so on. If you want Active Directory domain services, you can install. By this, you can use this machine to configure your web servers or any other servers. So that's it. So let me hit cancel, close. Let me go to start. You can go here, you can go for settings. You can see here, if you am going for the setting systems, I'm able to see all the settings which I was able to see in my physical machine. Go to home, updates. You can do whatever you want in these machines. This is as same as this one. Right click, you can go for disk management, computer management. If I'm going to the systems, you can see here it's Windows Server 2019 Data Center Edition, installed on 2/12/2025. If you want to rename, you can rename the machine. This is as good as the physical machine. You can install any web services and you can practice. So hope you like the video. If you want to know the specific DNS DHCP servers to be installed and show you the practical one, please comment me on the comment section. I will help you out. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you, friends.